Hi, I'm Stephen Klasko, Dr. Steve Klasko. I'm a high-risk obstetrician who has found himself to be the dean of a few different medical schools and became the largest health system in Philadelphia, the president of Thomas Jefferson University and Jefferson Health. And I now have transitioned over to the other side where I work as the executive in residence for General Catalyst, which is the largest digital venture capital firm in the U.S.
I'm Ofir Paldi. I'm the founder and CEO of Shamaym, and we are now working on a new initiative called Medinsight.ai, which is a spin-out for zero-touch incident reporting platform using generative AI to automate the whole process of managing safety and quality. And I'm here to learn from Steve and see what we can take to our new initiative.
So I just had a great conversation learning about Medinsight.ai. Obviously, I work with Sheba, with a lot of the startup companies. Every once in a while, I get wowed, and this was clearly one of them. And there's a few differentiators for this company, and then be happy to spend a minute just on what works in the United States and what doesn't. But what's really a differentiator as it relates to Medinsight.ai is, it's solving an incredibly important issue for patients, providers, and health systems that they're already recognizing as a big issue, that they're already doing something about, but doing it, frankly, pretty poorly. So a lot of times I work with companies where we have to convince people that this is a good thing to do. I don't think there's any health system CEO or payer who say, I don't think quality is important. Now, they might have 5 or 10 years ago in the United States of America said, well, quality is important, but I don't get paid based on that. But that's all changed. So folks being readmitted because you didn't do something right. What Medinsight.ai is doing is literally, in many respects, the absolute best of AI. It's not replacing humans. It's basically saying, look, this will be seamless and continuous, and literally will make sure that anything that happens that needs to be looked at in an incident report or whatever will get to the right person, as opposed to you hoping that somebody recognizes, and frankly, if they recognize it, then they decide to get it to the right person. In a very different way, it's like one of the most successful companies that's come out of Sheba that I'm very involved with, which is AI Doc, which was started by someone very much like you, Elad Wallach. And again, while IBM Watson was saying we're not going to need radiologists, Elad was saying, well, yes, we definitely need radiologists. They're really smart, but they're not perfect. And if we can bring something in that can, while they're working, say, hey, you might want to think about this because X, Y, and Z happened, and just help them be better, that's a wow. So in summary, I think this is exactly the kind of company that can translate great technology and that really can translate to the United States, because it'll be easy to use, it'll be continuous, it'll be seamless, it'll be something the payers want to see because it'll decrease the total cost of care. It'll be something the providers want to see because every one of us as doctors wants to do the best job we can. And it'll be something the hospitals want to see because right now they're doing it with a lot of paperwork and really poorly.
What I really like about it, and I heard similar things from Steve, is that it's not an idea that we invented. We were working with Sheba, and it's a need that it came from them. And with them, we designed it. And once they told us what Steve just said, that should be something or it's a global need, then we decided to pursue it. We spoke to probably hundreds of health systems all over the world, and we kept hearing the same things. We kept hearing how much it's all human dependent today, and if people are not reporting, the hospital doesn't know what's the challenges. And even if when they do know, it takes them a lot of time and burden, and they really need something to automate it. And we were lucky enough that our technology was about almost there, and we will just need to customize it for them. And with few designated researchers, we showed it's possible. And it's amazing today that you can actually identify near misses and adverse events from medical records. You can actually automate the whole manual process that risk management teams or safety and quality teams needs to do today. And more than that, and that goes back to what you said about where is the money, we realized that we can, because of the way we do it, we can actually tie it to the quality metrics, which is one of the places where the money is. And once we can identify near misses and adverse events, now we can do the opposite and try to identify root causes from quality metrics that health system doesn't hit, and that could worth tens of millions of dollars for them. And what was interesting is that we said, okay, let's take some time to try and get like 2 or 3 design partners, and it was so easy to get it. It's like everyone says, yes, it's amazing. Now you just need to find the right partner and the right timing. But for us, it looks promising.
I mean, the reason people say no is I'm doing it better. They can't say that. Or the quality doesn't matter. They can't say that. Or that quality matters, but I don't get paid for quality. And that used to be true. That's not true anymore in the United States. So literally, you know, it's one of those things that's more like somebody, you know, they can say no, but there's no way they can't say that what you're bringing them is something better than what they have today. So.